guys, welcome to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So today is Hope's birthday. I've just watched his real life and it's not yet the 18th in where I am, but it is in South Korea. So I thought I would just do his birthday blessing reading now. Yeah, to make use of the energy that I got from his real life as well. So yeah, I've already shuffled the cards. We have some oracle cards and also tarot cards to clarify, and then by the end I think we will shuffle this together for some final messages. So with this reading, because I've already done like predictions and blessing for the year for 2021 for all the BTS members. So for these readings I was just focusing on the blessings that come in with his birthday, and that also contains what it is that he wishes for his birthday, if his wish is gonna be answered, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to keep it short if I can, but I tend to go off the track with when I read the cards, so bear with me. But yeah, I'm excited to look into this, because when I was doing the pre-meditation and pre-shuffling, I get really like clear connection and really clear visions of Hobie, and that rarely happens. So I think this reading is gonna be really straightforward, and we will get as much as information as we can. So let's start with some oracle cards. I think we're just gonna start with all of these oracle cards. Right, we have transformation. Things are changing at cellular level. Deep healing. So clearly one of those blessings that coming with Hoseok for his coming to Hoseok on his birthday. It's a healing. It's like, how do you say it, like he's being healed from deep inside. I don't think this has anything to do with like past hurt or past disappointment, but he's healing from his own, I don't want to use anxiety because it's not a very positive word, but it's not like anxiety, but worries and responsibilities and the weights that he puts on himself. I think he's slowly moving away from that. He's like now he's healing from pushing himself too much. Let's put it that way. The transformation is about him recognizing how to treat himself better and how to move forward in life without straining himself too much. It is also, yeah, because when I look at this transformation card, I also get the vibe of spiritual healing. So it has a lot to do with how he sees himself and how he treats himself internally, and consciously and unconsciously. So that's one thing. Transformation. This is transformation in the mind, in mentality, mindset. Then we have nothing yet set in stone. So I think this card is, we can see a lot of movement here, and is, well, I always see water as the representative of emotions and feelings and thoughts that we have. So this could well be connected to this card, but it's also can be like we are always changing, so nothing is yet set in stone. I think nothing will ever be set in stone, kind of. So I guess this comes with flexibility, and also how do you say, like different perspectives to look at things. So I think in this year, together with the transformation, also could be realizing that there's not only one way to deal with things, and there's not only one way to do certain things. Also, I also get the vibes that he's working on something, but it's not yet set in stone. So he's working on something, but it hasn't been completed yet, and it hasn't been set to release or set to complete it. Right? Oh yeah, we have patience. Love is patient and kind always. This is encouraging Jacob to be patient with himself for this throughout this transformation period, but also have patience with what it is that he's working on. But it's also could be the patience that people have for him. I think what I'm getting is in the past there might be pressure on Jacob like to be successful or to be at a certain level of whatever it is that he's doing. Like there is pressure from people around him, even from him, mostly from himself, but from people around him on him that, well, you have to be the best dancer, you have to be on point, you have to be perfect, you have to be flawless, you have to be the top of everything that you do. And it seems to me like in the past people weren't like J-Hope weren't given a lot of patience. Like people will always put a deadline on him, or he would always put a deadline on himself. Like you have to get this by this time. Like you have to be number one by the year that you are 24, like, or something. It's just an example. But this year the blessings that are coming for him is that he has more patience for himself, and people around him also shows him more patience. They don't rush him into things. They don't pressure him. They don't like, when are you gonna drop this? Like, give me a town. No, he can work at his own pace, and that's great. Oh, then we have Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. So this is actually a very, very nice card. It's a card of luck, of contentment, of happiness, of abundance, of also taking things slow. Like because the koala they sleep most of the times, and they move very slowly. So when I have this card and also have patience, it's also about moving at his, like, hobby is moving at his own pace. He's doing his own thing in his own speed or schedule. There's no pressure. No one can pressure him. And even though he's doing things slowly, he's achieving everything that he's wished for. And also this spirit has a plan, so he's supported spiritually. He's provided for. So even though if from the outside it might look like he's not doing anything much, but because things are changing at a deep cellular level, most people won't see the transformation in Jail, but he sees it, he knows it, and with the transformation inside, it will draw in a lot of abundance and happiness and success and achievement, accomplishment for him in the 3D world. So this is actually a very, very blissful card to have, and I'm glad it came out in a blessing reading. Oh, and then we have truth. So yeah, truth will always be presented to J-Hope, and he can be true to himself as well. I think it makes sense with this transformation. Have patience. He now look at himself in a different light. He treats himself so much better than he did before. It's like he's doing justice for himself. He's being truthful to himself, what he wants, how he feels, what he like, where he wants to go in the future. It's things like that. When you talk to him, I feel like when he talks to himself, he's being very, very truthful, and that is a level of development that not a lot of people can reach at a young age. So I think that is a really, really great blessing. And then we have 8 tarot cards. This is not in time order, So I'm just gonna say whatever I can pick up from the card, and it doesn't matter when it will happen. Like I won't pick up when certain things happened. Well, I intended to have 7 cards, so would have 13 here, but 8 came out, so that's it. Oh, first we have the 7 of Wands. So this is also this is like leading, shining, like standing out from the crown. So when I look at this, I immediately think about a solo project, his own mixtape. I think he's working on that, and it would be very different from what we expect, from what he has been putting out from the past up until this point. I think it will be something very, very special. It will set him apart from other solo artists, like, because I've always been talking about how Hobie is creating his own art and is very unique in what he does. I think this will reinforce that even more. It will be really, like, really unique, really J-Hope, if his mixtape is coming out this year. Yeah, it's like he's leading his own ways, like opening a new path. Oh, yeah, just talking about path, this 2 of Wands, determinations and direction, absolutely going on his own path, pursuing his own kind of art. So I definitely see strong indications of his solo mixtape. Like I don't think he's gonna go solo, but the mixtape is gonna be have really significant impact on his profile as a professional artist. Oh, now we have the world. What did I just say? Hope world. Yeah, so definitely I maybe this is in my mind, but I mean, I can't sway away from this. Hope world, and it will get world recognition. This is like really, really good cards. Considering blessing, like everything will happen pretty quick. And it's like J-Hope is manifesting a big career development, like a big step up in his career. He will get like huge recognitions from all over the world. Look at this, the world card. It is indeed a transformation on a very, very upscale level. Now we have 4 of Swords. So this card is also about, it's about truth. It's like he knows the truth. He always knows the truth. It doesn't matter if people tell him 100% or not, he will always know. And he also knows, well, he knows the truth within himself, and it's like when he's communicating with himself, trust is always presented. But I also get the vibe that he's working on something, and he's being very honest with what he's doing. It's like he's putting himself into what is that he's creating, but he's keeping that very low profile. He's being quite secretive about it. Like he's not hiding it, but he's not revealing anything. So I feel like it was the same with this card here. So he's definitely working on, well, his mixtape. Yeah, well, like, I mean, even in his real life, he wasn't trying to hide it. He wasn't trying to hide it. It was like, yeah, I'm working on this mixtape, but he doesn't reveal anything else. So that's definitely the vibe of this 4 of Swords. Oh, I have 6 of Wands, another card of transformation, victory, success. accomplishment, like rising from rising above anything else. So it's also about being in his own level. Like he will step on his own level. Of course, because I've been talking about he's making really unique music, like Taeyeop's music. I think the blessing of this year is definitely like the recognitions, the transformation, the success, and I see like fame. Fame is such a small word to use in this case, because it's not just fame anymore. It is himself being recognized and being respected, being being iconic for his art. Oh, and we have Daughter of Swords. So really clear mind, wise, knowledgeable. I feel like this is someone else. Someone else could come into his life in this year, or this person has been in his life already, but they are a great sort of support. This person is like a really stable mental support. Someone who's very wise, someone who's very like, they might be an introvert, like they don't talk a lot, but they know everything that is going on, and once they speak up about something, it's straight to the point, and it's like the truth is always communicated, like truth coming out from them, only truth coming out from them to Jaehoop, and this person motivate and kind of give Jaehoop a clear idea, or like clear, I don't know, it's just if Joe ever have any doubt, or if this is someone he would come to talk to, and then they will kind of like help him to have a better, that refresh his perspective on things, so that he would feel better and he would feel more assured of what he's doing. That's what I get from this card. Oh, and then we have Ten of Cups. So this is fulfillment, accomplishment, abundance. Everything is working, like everything is looking very bright. There's a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. This looks like lights on the dance floor as well, right? So a lot of occasions to have fun. I know like Hopi doesn't drink, so it wouldn't make sense if I say like partying, drinking, but there's just overall sense of having fun around people that he's very comfortable with. But also the Ten of Cups is like a really good card in terms of abundance and happiness and contentment, and fulfillment. And then last card we have the Father of Cups. I also feel like this is someone who acts as a mentor for Jaehoop, not necessarily in art, but more like in life, and like a spiritual. Well, spiritual is a little bit heavy, but it's also like a really strong mental, emotional support, and someone who's mentoring him on this perspectives on life and how to deal with things. Or maybe just his father. It could very well be his father. Like their relationship will improve a lot in this year. I don't see that it is bad before, but then this year it will be like step up to another level, and it will be improved a lot, and it will like brings in a lot of fulfillment, like fulfilling, how do you say it? Like happy feelings for Jaehoop. Yeah, so I think that's all I see from the cards. Overall, it looks like a really good year for Jung Hoseok, our Hopi. And now we'll have one last card to see if there is any final messages for J-Hope for his birthday. The blessing for J-Hope's birthday. Oh. Good. Wow. See? There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Another message about truth. So this year, Hobie, Jung Hoseok, J-Hope, he will live truthfully to himself and to everyone else. And it is because he presents truth to everyone. Truth is always presented back to him as well. And yeah, and that's sexy because it takes a lot of courage to be honest to yourself, and it also takes a lot of courage to be honest with other people. And I also get the vibe that with his mixtape, the next Hope World, if he's dropping it this year, it's gonna present himself like 100%. It's gonna be very, very him. So yeah, I think that's all that I see for J-Hope on his birthday's blessing. Overall, it looks like a really, really good year of transformation, achievement, accomplishment, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and it looks like everything's quite smooth. If everything's going smooth. He doesn't have to stress. He doesn't have to rush himself. He knows how to manage things to make it go smoothly for himself. So definitely, J-Hope is such an aspiration in my eyes. Like, I admire him. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching, and I will come back with another reading soon. Thank you. Bye.